Okay. Hands over the thighs towards the knees. Start noticing your breath. Your spine is long. The crown of the head is lifted towards the ceiling. And your chin is slightly dropping towards the chest. Slightly. And at the same time, you're pulling the back of your neck towards the back. So in that way, you're lengthening upwards the spine in a more straight line. And just try to get that calmness, centered feeling that you get by just listening to your breath. You're lengthening in equal form, the inhalation and the exhalation. So you are observing your breath, but at the same time, you are consciously breathing in and out. That uplifting sensation that awareness of the spine, that pulling up sensation, is rooted by the awareness on your abdominal area and a slightly pelvic floor connection. So the abdominal area is connected. As the foundation of that spine lengthening up. You're feeling the breath and a bit more. You start constricting your glottis. So you feel like you're breathing through the throat. So the air goes in and out gently, but at the same time you are consciously breathing. And you listen to the breath. Fully in and fully out. That connection with your breath, with that in and outs and the sound of your own breath, gives you a sense of connection with your body, deepening concentration. And at the same time, it helps to maintain that connection with the breath, not allowing anything else to happen in the head. As soon as you're aware of any thoughts coming in, just bring the awareness back to your breath, to the sound of your own breath. Let's practice a simple pranayama practice. Your right hand, just curl your index and middle finger into your palm and extend the thumb and the little and ring finger. I'm gonna get closer to the screen just for this. Yeah, in the same way that you are seated, we are using this mudra. Let's see if I can put it in a way that you can see it. So we are curling the index and middle finger, okay? And the palm, we place the palm facing us. If you are left-handed, just use your left hand, okay? So the hand is in front of us. The thumb will be closing the right nostril. If you're left-handed, it's the opposite, okay? And then the small finger and your ring finger will be closing the left nostril, okay? We are gonna practice anuloma, a simple anuloma today. Hopefully in other practices, we will deepen a bit more in pranayama. So if we place the hand on front of our face, I will just put myself kind of sideways. We will just, if you have a tissue, just to kind of blow your nose, just to kind of make sure that you are free of mucus in your nostrils, okay? And then with the hands in the, as I explained, facing you, with the eyes closed, with the same upward position, awareness on your abdomen as well, lifting the crown of the head. We inhale deeply through the nose. And we exhale. We just prepare there. Anuloma, you see breathing through both nostrils. Inhale through both nostrils. And now we close the left nostril and we exhale through the right. Opening, everybody inhaling through both nostrils. And closing the left nostril again and exhaling through the right. Open, inhale through both nostrils. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open, inhale through both nostrils. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close in the left and exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling through both. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close in the left nostril and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open both nostrils. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close in the left and exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling through both. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Closing and exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale through the nose, hands on the lap. Roll the shoulders. And exhale through the nostrils. The roll of the shoulders. We prepare again, and we are going to switch now for the exhalation to happen on the left nostril. So we are going to be inhaling through the right nostril, and we exhale through the left. So we are covering with the thumb the right passage, okay, instead. So with the hand on front of our face, inhale through both nostrils. And exhale through both nostrils just to prepare. On the next inhalation through both, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close the right nostril and exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open and inhale through both nostrils. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Closing and exhale through the left. 3, 4, 5, 6. Open through both. Inhale. 3, 4, 5, 6. Closing the right, exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Opening and inhale through both nostrils. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And close right, exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale through both. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Closing and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close and exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6. The last time, inhale through both. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close and through the right and exhale the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place the hand over the lap and inhale through both nostrils. Roll in the shoulders. Back and down, exhale. And again. back and down, exhale. Now, this is the most accessible way of breathing, or using pranayama for breathing as a breathing technique. Accessible for everybody because even people that don't know how to breathe is able to do it perfectly, and is very beneficial even for elderly as well, as they don't have to hold the breath at all. Now, so we are going to start our flow for today. This close to. We start seated in the same way we were. This time cross-legged. Let's say we can place your left knee on top of the right. So you just kind of switch probably and place your left leg on front, okay? And from here, let's just do some steering. So we move the spine on all directions in a circular motion. Try to inhale when you go back and exhale when you go forward. And try to describe the biggest circle you can. You may aid yourself by placing the hands, if you want, on the floor. So you can just, make that movement as far as you can. Placing the hands on the floor, traveling with the hands on all directions, and change the direction of that wall. Be mindful of the breath. Be as slow as you want. The slower, the better, probably. So you just make sure that you are folding all over your one thigh, then as far forward as you can, and moving towards the other side, folding over the opposite thigh, and then changing. Now bring yourself to center and place the hands behind you. So you're pushing the floor, or if you are seated on a bolster, push the bolster or the floor away, bringing the torso forward, the chest forward, pressing forward, inhaling, bring the shoulders towards the back, try to gaze up, inhale deeply, and exhale deeply. Just fight for an arching of the spine, and mainly an openness on your chest. Really push the chest forward. It's more important that the chest and the shoulders are projecting themselves in opposite directions, and your gaze is slightly up. Okay, now bring yourself to center. And from here, place the hands all the way forward and try to release the head down towards the mat. Inhaling deeply. Walk the hands towards the right. And try to stay there for a moment. Inhaling deeply through the nose. And exhale. Now bring yourself towards the center, but keep that tilt of the body towards the right, placing the hand towards the right, as far towards the right as you can. Now release your left hand towards the left and up and over for a side angle stretch. Now look up, inhale. Let's see and explore, exhale, gaze down. Let's see how is the mobility of our necks. Inhale, we look up. And exhale, we look down. Place the hand behind your head. And let's see if we can just roll that elbow up, back, and slightly down, just to see if we can bring it a bit more towards the right, and see if we can bring it more towards the ceiling, and probably bring more towards the back in a little circle. It's very subtle. This movement is not very big, okay? It's just slight movement that you are applying to the side of your body, just to see how much you can actually open the chest and the side muscles. Now inhale gently towards the opposite side, Hand gliding on towards the left as far as you can. And then bring the other arm up and over in a side angle. Inhale deeply. Reaching upwards, reaching towards the left. And exhaling deeply, bending the elbow, place the hand behind your head. Really bring that elbow as high as you can, as high towards the ceiling, as far to the left as you can. Keep the seat bones down and a little slight roll on that elbow towards the back, opening the chest, towards the front, towards the left, towards the back. So it's just kind of like a circular motion. Clockwise or anti-clockwise, sorry. Very good. Now inhale, bring yourself up to the center. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands down. Place again the hands towards the back. Push the chest forward. Look up slightly, lifting the chin. Never collapse the head behind. Inhale deeply. Exhale, feel the arching of the spine. Feel the shoulders that are projected towards the back and the chest projected towards the front. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, push. Inhaling deeply. And exhale, push the hands away, bringing the chest forward. Now release. And now it's time to change the legs, the crossing of the legs. So now you feel a bit strange placing the right knee on front and the left behind. Hands towards the front, fold forward, reaching as far forward as you can. Inhale deeply, as far as you can. And once you cannot reach any further, release the head down. Inhaling deeply. Push the mat away, bring the sit bones towards the back so you are lengthening in opposite directions. The hands are reaching forward, the sit bones are reaching back. You're lengthening the spine. Walk the hands towards the right. Inhaling deeply. And on the exhalation, try to release the head down and the armpits closer towards the floor. Inhale, walk the hands towards the center and switch towards the left. You feel the extension on the right side of your body. Inhaling deeply, reaching towards the left a bit more. And on the exhalation, try to bring the armpits down and the head down as far as you can. Now inhale, bring yourself to center. Okay, and from here, arms towards the sides. Inhale. Now let's reach towards one side. This time, just a couple of breaths. Inhale to the center, change towards the left. Very good. Inhale towards the center. And exhale. Now let's see if we can just place momentarily on all fours. I'm going to just move all of this away. Okay, sit. Okay, from here, we are going to be in the same way with the mat in this way, lengthening transversely, okay? And we open the right leg towards the right. Very good. And from here, we have the left foot directly looking back and the right foot directly looking towards our right. And let's bring the right hand towards the right. And let's sink sideways towards the right. Let's see. So we feel that extension on the inside groin, and at the same time on our hip here. We are holding there. Inhale back. Exhale, sink to the right. Inhale right. Sorry, center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Let's see if we can reach in the opposite direction. Inhale up and exhale sink. Stay there. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. If you wish, you can place the hand just there, okay? If not, if you are comfortable with the arm here, stay here. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. Bring yourself to center. And now let's see if we can reach towards the side. This time we are not launching to the side, okay? We are keeping the hips in the way they are. And we are simply bringing the body to the side. So we are gliding, reaching towards the right. And now let's see if we can place with the elbow here, or we can probably reach with the fingertips down. As far down, you can place the fingertips or the full palm, okay? Let's see how far down you can reach without bringing the left shoulder down. So we need to bring the shoulder towards the ceiling, okay? So the back is parallel to the back wall, okay? And from here, we may release the left hand towards the left. Now inhale, reaching high. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. You may stay well here as well, okay? Inhaling deeply and exhale deeply. Now, if you are touching the floor, you may well bring the elbow behind to clasp the hand behind you. Okay, if this is where you are, by all means, go ahead. If you think that that is too much, you can stay just there. Inhaling deeply, looking up. And exhale, looking down. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, looking down. Now inhale, bring yourself to center. And now let's bring the hips to be square with the right end of the mat. And from here, lunging forward and lunging back, hips towards the back, lifting the front foot. So now we are targeting the back of the leg. So we are lunging forward and lunging back. When we are lunging back, I would like you to keep, probably you need blocks or something to prop yourself with to stay here. If you need a block, please, by all means, just stay wherever you have to hold yourself with the leg extended. And then this one, just 90-degree angle, more or less. If you are okay by staying with the fingertips here, stay. And from here, cat-cows, okay? So we are going to target, again, still the back of the leg, but very subtle. Instead of folding forward, we are going to do a cat, okay? First, exhaling, engaging the abdominal area. And then on the inhalation, we bring the sit bones towards the back and we look up, and here we really feel the stretch of the back of the leg instead. So exhale, round the spine. Inhale, look up, inhaling. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, look up. Okay, just a moment. Just bring the body toward the front, lunging forward. Inhale, arms up. That's it. So if you need to still hold yourself with the hands on the floor or probably the hands over the knee just for balance, stay there, okay? Inhaling deeply and exhale deeply. Okay, hands down. Turning the body towards the center back again. We shrivel that leg back, and now we change to the other side. Okay. So here, left side. So this knee is bent. That's it, 90-degree. The right foot is straight looking back. And let's just launch to the side. Inhale back. Let's launch to the side. Very good. Inhale back. You may stay here as well. Inhale back. And exhale. Now let's hold here. Lunging to the side, you feel the stretch in the inner thigh on the right and also the hip on the left side. Inhaling deeply. Can you sink deeper? Maintain your breath, the connection with your breath. Inhaling deeply. And exhale deeply. Now inhale, push yourself away. And now let's see if we can place the forearm over the thigh. So now we keep this leg 90-degree angle against the floor and the other leg as well. And now what we are trying to do is just get the stretch on the side of the body by bringing ourselves down, probably touching with the fingertips, right on the inside of the foot, probably with all the fingertips down, or probably with the full hand. But we don't change how the chest is looking forward. As soon as you feel like you have to turn that shoulder down, Just go back up a notch, okay? So if you are here, just breathe in and out. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. Maybe you bring the arm up. Maybe on the next exhalation, you go a slightly deeper. Maybe, okay? Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, looking up. And maybe if you are all the way down, you may try and clasp behind. Try to really open the chest, lifting that right shoulder toward the ceiling. Just a couple of breaths, maybe releasing it, staying where you were. Inhaling deeply and exhale. On the next inhalation, bring yourself up. Squaring everything up, and now turn the foot back to the right. You're looking towards the left. Okay, and from here, let's lunge forward. Let's bring the hips back, hands probably on the floor to maintain the balance. Lunging forward, low lunge. Very good, as deep as you can. And then exhale, walk with the hands back. You may need blocks. If you need them, walk with them. Don't be afraid to use the props. That's it, walking back. Maybe you have the blocks on your hands already and you're walking forward and back with the blocks. Very good. And now on the last time, try to keep the back leg 90-degree angle, okay? And with the blocks or not. Okay. The blocks also have 3 different heights. Okay. If you don't have blocks, I would recommend you to get them. These are really useful for these yoga practices. They have this length, this one, and that one. Okay. So you can alter that height. Okay. From here, we are pushing the mat away with the hands to round the spine. Bringing the chin towards your chest, exhaling. And on the inhalation, bring the sit bones towards the back. Look up, try to look for an arching of the spine. So you are targeting in this way the back of the leg, the muscle in the back of the leg. Exhaling, rounding the spine. Inhaling, arching the spine, looking up. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, arching, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, push the floor. Inhale, bringing the tailbone towards the back, look up. Okay, now from here, bend the front knee, lunge forward. For the last time, you may walk the front foot a bit more, so you are lunging a bit more. Okay, bring yourself back to center. And from here, sit on your hips with the toes curled under, okay? Just for a few breaths, okay? Just to give a little bit of a massage there on our plantar. You may probably walk with the hands forward and down, back again, if that's a bit too painful to bear. It could be very intense, so just probably hands on the floor. And if you can probably stay here for 3 long breaths. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Chi for concentration is the thumb and the index. Okay, so we may release. We stay with the toes curled under. Let's bring ourselves onto a deep squat. And from here, you may probably open the legs a little bit if the feet together is too much. Okay, try to bring the knees away towards the sides. Okay. Spine is strong. Stack your tailbone under. Bring the shoulders up on top of the hips. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling deeply. Try to really work towards bringing the knees towards the sides. And from here, let's see if we can just bring ourselves onto standing. Very good. Now, arms to the side. Keep the hips up. You may keep the feet together or hip width distance all the way up. Inhale. We may look up. Heels are still up. Or maybe you have released them. That's okay. Inhaling deeply. Keep bringing all the body up. Hands to touch. Really bring the arms straight up. Breath. Inhaling deeply. And exhale, release. Okay. Give that a little shake. Okay, Prana Mudra. Prana Mudra is the connection of your thumbs and your small finger and ring finger. And the other two are extended. Okay, we're going to be working with the Prana Mudra today for the flow of energy in our bodies. And at the same time, you'll see it on your arms as well. So the hands are going to be kept in this position towards the sky, okay? And upwards at the same time. Now let's bring the right knee up. And from here, let's extend it. Inhale, bring the knee up. Exhale, extend it. Inhale, up. Open to the side. And extend it. Inhale. Close into the center. Extend it. Inhale. Up. Open to the side. Extend. Stay there. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. Can you probably open the star toward one side? Half moon, flying half moon, or one-legged star. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale, bring yourself to center. Bend that knee. Place it towards the center. Okay, let's see. You may need help for the tree, okay? Ooh, maybe here, okay? Just a couple of breaths here. Inhale deeply. Arms lifted. Okay, let go. Bring the knee to the side. And now step to the side and squat. Goddess. Inhale, star. One-legged star. Step to the side. Goddess. Inhale. One-legged star. Inhale deeply. Step to the side. Squat. Goddess. Inhale. Bring the weight towards one leg. In a star. Very good. Exhale. Squat. Inhale to the left. Bring yourself to center. Knee to the front. And release. Shake your hands. Shake your legs. Whew. Now we do the other side. Okay. So. Okay. Prana Mudra. Now, left leg. So we lift that knee up. Inhale up. And exhale, extend the leg. Inhale, bending. Exhale, extending. Inhale, bending. Exhale, extending. Left leg now. Very good. Inhale, extending. Sorry, bending. And extend. After we bend, we open to the side. And we extend. Inhale, bending. Toward the center, extending. Inhale, bending, open to the side, extend. The last time, towards the center, extending. Inhale, bending, open to the side. And now, we hold it there. Let's see if we can hover to the side. One-legged star or flying half moon. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling deeply. Okay, from here, let's see, we step to the side and squat in goddess. Very good, and from here up, one-legged. Okay, step down, goddess. Inhale, lift that leg, star. Very good, arms extending outwards. Very good, step down, goddess. And the last time, lifting that leg. Very good. Over there. Bring yourself to center. Ooh, bending that knee. Bring it to the center. Did I forget about the tree? Oh, did I? No, I didn't now. Oh, okay. So from here, you can actually place it there as well, okay? Or even touching the ground. But after all that balancing that we have done, you're more than ready for this. Now look down towards the ground. Inhaling deeply. And exhale. Arms open all the way up. Prana, energy, circulating our bodies. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Okay, release. Shaking the hands. Very good. Okay, so from here, Prana Mudra. So the arms are going to suffer today. I'm sorry. Now we turn the right foot towards the right. Very good. The left foot is looking forward, straight forward. Okay. So now we bend that knee towards the right and probably start walking that foot a bit more. Glide that foot towards the right a bit more because the stance needs to be quite open for warrior two with Prana Mudra. Okay. Inhaling deeply and exhale deeply. Let's reach towards one side and let's reach behind. Let's reach towards the side and then behind. Stay warrior two, warrior two. Now reversing that warrior, extending the front leg, reaching towards the back. Inhale, arms squared, shoulder height, both legs extended. Now release the Prana Mudra. Walk the back leg a bit more towards the center. So the stance are not as wide for triangle pose. So triangle pose is not as wide as a warrior two, okay? Okay, we breathe. Okay, so shoulders on top of the hips. The hips are open. The right foot is looking towards the right. And from here, we glide the body towards the right. The leg is extended, very good. And from here, we just windmill. Hand, we lift the hand if you want, just here, holding ourselves onto the shins, okay, with both legs extended. If you want, Helena, what you can do is place that the left hand on your waist and the right hand just there. Keep both legs extended. So just go back again. Move your to a starting point. Place the right hand over the thigh. Keep the openness of your hips. Don't bend the knee. I see that you start bending on the knee. And try to kind of glide that hand a bit towards the side a bit more, but you stay once you want to start bending. Everybody else, we are holding triangle pose. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply, okay? Now, from here, let's see if we can now bend that front knee, that right knee. We can keep the hands on the waist, except the right hand, because we're gonna combine this movement with that balancing pose that we were trying before. Okay, so from here, we're going to just launch ourselves onto one-legged star. Very good. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Very good. Now step back down to warrior two. Prana Mudra, small finger, ring finger. The index and the middle finger extended. Thumbs, the connection of the thumb with the small fingers. That's it. Open your stance, Suzanne. Open the hips to the front. Very good. Opens a bit more the stance if you haven't. And the hips are looking straight forward. Now releasing that onto two-legged star. Hands on the hips, everybody. Woo. Now feet looking forward, straight forward, okay? Very good. Now let's open the arms. Interlace the fingers behind, okay? Extending the arms away. All right, look up, inhale. And we are going to do Prasarita Padottanasana. It's just a wide-legged, open-legged forward fold with the clasp behind, okay?
That's it. Let me just see you. Very good. Inhaling deeply. Try to push those hands away. That's it. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. The hands are pushing away. You're opening the arches of your feet. That's it. Now release the hands down onto the floor for a more relaxed forward fold. Release the hand down, the head down. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. You may well bend onto the knees a little bit if you wish, okay? Just to make it more relaxed. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. At the same time, this is like a little break, just that head lower than the rest than the heart in this case, is allowing the heart to relax a little bit. Try to connect with your breath. Inhale deeply and exhale through the mouth, release. Now, inhale, look forward, bend onto the knees and push the floor away, bringing yourself onto a star. Prana Mudra, hands looking forward, looking up, with the connection of the small finger, ring finger and thumbs. Okay, open, left leg to the side, keeping the hips looking forward, okay? Just bend onto that knee. Try to keep that knee always pushing towards your back, okay? And now you probably need to widen that stance a little bit more, Suzanne. So your body is more 90-degree angle. You're launching towards the side. Look at yourself. You're launching yourself towards the side. Bring yourself 90 degree. That's it. You're bringing yourself a little bit more towards your right. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Really extend those arms. That's it. The energy flowing outwards. That's it. Inhale. And exhale. Now also connection on your pelvic floor, abdominal area. Look towards the left. Now let's see if we can do a reverse of that warrior. Really bringing that arm up to the right. Gliding that right hand towards the extended leg. Extend that leg now, the front leg, well, the left leg. Really reach back. Inhale, bring yourself to center with both legs extended. Now let's walk a little bit this leg, the right leg towards the center. For triangle. Triangle doesn't need a big stance. Let's glide and reach towards the left this time. You may feel a pop on the hip. That's fine. Try to keep the hips as open as you can and this leg really straight. And Helena, you may just release your hand here and probably the other hand just there and try to just lie down that hand, allowing just a slight pull here and here and there on the side of the body. For the rest, you may just go all the way down for triangle. Looking up if it's comfortable. If not, just keep the gaze towards the center. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Now look down. Prepare for flying star. Bending onto the left knee. Pushing ourselves sideways. Lifting that right leg. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. That balancing pose. Open that hip up. Try to stack the hips. Very good. Exhale. Bring that leg down to warrior two. Prana Mudra. Very good. Inhaling deeply. Exhale. Now, with both legs looking forward. Let's step towards the right side of the mat onto chair. So we sink onto chair. We windmill the left hand down to open to goddess. We step towards the left, bringing that arm towards the left to chair. Sink on those hips. Inhale up, lifting the right knee, bringing the right hand back with the leg onto goddess. Very good. Now, inhale up. Start shifting that hip, knee down, arm as well. Towards the right, step forward onto chair. The last time, inhale, bring yourself up. Lifting the left knee up, bringing it down with the hand, opening to goddess. We bring the other hand, bending that knee, stepping to the side, onto chair. And from here, inhale, lifting, hands to the back of the, at the back of the spine, at the very low, at the very bottom of the spine, right at the hips. Open the legs hip width distance. And from here, we push the mat, sorry, not the mat, the hips forward, the shoulders towards the back, the chest towards the ceiling, arching the spine, looking up, inhale deeply, and exhale deeply. Keep pushing the hips forward, releasing the weight of the head back. Unless it's uncomfortable, then you just bring the head to neutral. Inhale, release bring yourself back up. Arms to the sides, all the way up. Now, hands to forehead, release the head back. Slight back bend. Inhale deeply, and exhale deeply. Inhale all the way up, arms up. And from here, prepare to forward fold. Feet parallel together, hip width distance, forward fold. Bend onto the knees as much as you need in order for the thighs and the chest to be connected as much as possible. So now we release the hands down. We hold onto opposite elbows. And we release the head down, moving the head from side to side. Inhaling deep and exhaling deeply. I will advise you to start moving and wagging slightly your tail. Because that will actually help releasing tension at the hips and at the lower back. And if you wish as well, you may start shaking a little bit. In the way I do, is just by micro bending and extending very rapidly my knees. And that will activate all the spine, all the muscle in my back to release down and relax. I will inhale deeply through the nose, and then I start shaking on my exhalation. And probably a combination of both. So I'm wagging my tail a little bit and also shaking with my legs. It really helps to decompress all the little joints of the spine. Okay, from here, start pushing the feet away, rolling the spine, releasing the arms heavy towards the floor, the head heavy towards the ground, rolling up very slowly. Head is heavy. Once you are all straight, open the shoulders towards the back, open the arms towards the sides, lifting the arms, lifting the gaze. All the way up, hands to forehead. And exhale, release the center. Shake it. Okay, so now we go, everybody, to seated. Onto Virasana legs. If you have a bolster, I will advise you to sit on it like that. Or we have done that in the hospital a lot, Brenda. We sit over 2 blocks like that. Okay, 2 blocks, just like that. If you are comfortable to go down 1 block or even on the ground, just try to always, if you are going to the ground, to roll the calves out to sit in between your feet. Okay, if you are sitting on one of these, that's okay. Let's start moving the hands towards the back. I'm gonna just move myself sideways for you to see me. So I'm sitting here, hands towards the back. Okay, so we are just exploring where is the mobility in our hips. And I hope the knees are not too painful. If they are painful by any chance, how are you, Helena?
No, I just got a cramp in my foot.
Yeah, on the top of the foot, isn't it? Yeah, this.
Yeah, it's going out. Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Your knees are okay, Helena?
Yeah, fine. Yes.
Cool. Okay, if the knees are fine, then that's all right, because this pose forces the top of the foot to really straight, or to really lengthen, and that causes those little cramps. If you are comfortable there, stay. This is a pose to hold for a little while, okay? If you're comfortable there, or you think that you can probably go a bit lower, you may rest probably over your forearm. If you have any props that you could probably prop yourself onto, that will be just the ultimum. So you can probably just rest there as high as you need, okay? So this is one option. As we are at home, I'm sure that you have plenty of props that will work for you fine. Or even if you have the couch, and you can probably lean onto the couch for the head to rest. And here just tapping with the breath. Just watching the breath going in and out. If the pose by any chance is too uncomfortable, please do any modifications you need to make it a bit more bearable. It's not meant to be the most comfortable pose for you to rest, really. As you are giving benefit to the knees, that type of rotation is meant to realign your legs, and your hips is a way of also realigning your hips. And at the same time, your lower back, giving a slight back bending. But always try to lengthen and tuck in under the tailbone as much as you can. Bringing the knees as close towards the midline as you can at the same time. And breathing in and out. Now let's bring ourselves away from this pose. Bringing yourself up slightly. And from here, if you're still having blocks underneath, grand, just keep them there and fall forward. Reaching forward as a counter pose of what we just did. You're going to just extend the spine in the opposite direction. Inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling deeply through the nose. Now move on to your forearm. You'll find now, if you were holding Virasana, that your knees are a little bit, tender. Just extend one leg back and give it a little shake. Okay, and then change it towards the other. Very good. Just open, just at this time, the knees really wide and bring the sit bones towards the heels. And just stay there for a moment.
Just stay there. Okay, bring yourself up to seated. Sorry, to all fours. Now let's bring the left knee over the other leg, crossing. So we are lifting that left knee up and crossing. Open the feet to the sides. Okay, so we are trying to sit in between the feet. Onto Gomukhasana legs or cow face legs. So both knees are stuck, one on top of the other. Okay. And let's see if we can do the full pose, the full Gomukhasana, by bringing, if we have the right knee on top, let's bring the right arm up. Bending the hand, extending the left arm to the side. I'm gonna just change here. So let me just mirror you. So we have the right knee on top, right hand on the top, bending onto that hand, and then the left hand is trying to clasp the other hand, or just grab the t-shirt behind you, just to keep that connection. The ideal thing would be if you have a belt or a scarf or anything like it, in order for you to hold. So you can walk the hands closer together, but you can actually just grab the t-shirt. Try to bring both sit bones towards the floor. And then if you have that right elbow high, try to, instead of allowing the elbow to open to the side, really bring it towards the midline. And try to walk those hands as close as you can. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Release. And now, you see in the way we have the knees. Try to open the knees separate a little bit for Sukhasana. Sukhasana is a cross-legged position where we try to put the shin bones one on top of the other, and we have ankle and knees as close as possible. If you find yourself that one knee is here and the ankle is there, you may prop with blocks or with anything, probably I don't know, whatever you have there, like a pillow or whatever, okay? So you are able to rest here, forward folding. So Sukhasana, two parallel shins, ankle and knees stack on top of each other, and then you fold down. This is also known as a double pigeon. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling, try to walk the hands farther away forward, releasing the head down. Connecting with the breath. Inhale, bring yourself up. Okay, and now we change. And we place the right knee on the bottom and the left knee on top. We may probably go onto all fours to actually help the position. So if both knees are touching the ground, we are crossing those knees in that way. The feet are at either side. We then go back down in between the feet. For Gomukhasana, legs or cow face legs. Now, if you have anything at all to grab for this one, we have now the left knee on top, so the left hand on top as well. Bending that elbow and try to clasp the hands or holding the t-shirt behind. And we may close our eyes and just breathe deeply. Lifting the spine, the crown of the head. Awareness on your abdomen, so your abdomen is strong. Your left elbow is towards the midline, towards the face, no out. Don't let that elbow look out. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. This is, I find, one of the most therapeutic poses for the shoulder mobility. If you practice this pose every day, the chest area and shoulder mobility and the shoulder girdle, if any injuries as well, it really helps the connective tissue to really release, to really open. Okay, so we release gently. And now we separate the knees slightly for Sukhasana legs, cross-legged shins, one on top of the other, or double pigeon. And from here, we allow to make sure that alignment is correct. Both shins parallel on top of each other, ankle and knee are on top of each other. You may probably prop that knee, something underneath, just to really release any tension in your hip. If you are able to rest that knee comfortably onto something, you will be able to open onto the pose much better. So then you just fold forward, okay? So you can relax onto the pose. If you feel any tension somewhere, your brain won't disconnect from that pain or from that from that something that is bringing the awareness to it. So the more relaxed you can be in a pose, the better. Inhaling deeply through the nose, bringing that awareness onto the breath. Now inhale, bring yourself up. And we just lay down onto the ground. If you have those blocks close by or those cushions, bring the blocks under the sacrum. And let's breathe a few times with the legs up. Very good. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. The legs are strong. You are bringing the legs together towards the midline, pressing towards the midline. That's it. Ankles together, thighs and calves together. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. If you would like to go higher and probably lifting the legs and holding the back of your hips, the lower hips with your arms, you can go ahead and just try to hold yourself up, placing the hands on the lower back. If you are there, or probably with the hips over the blocks, allow the right leg to drop behind you. And try to reach towards the ground and keep the opposite leg as lifted as possible. Inhale, lifting that leg up. And then allow the other leg to reach behind towards the ground. Lifting the opposite leg as much as you can. Just tapping onto the ground or close to it. Again with the other leg. Inhale up. And exhale, change. Inhale up. And now bring the knees towards the forehead or towards the chest.
Roll the hips back down. Take away any props that you may have on the mat. Open the knees to the sides and feet together onto Supta Baddha Konasana. That is a supine angle legs with the feet together. Inhaling deeply through the nose and release through the mouth. Another breath there. And exhale. And gently just slide the feet away, opening slightly the feet separate from each other. The palms are facing up. Roll the shoulders back and down.